Welcome to the podcast about movies. My name is Matt Harvey.
My name's Drew.
My name is Luis. Drew, fix your hair, brother. You're still messed up from last episode. A little heated from last episode.
And we got us a dang good show. We're talking about the top actress performances of all time.
We got a little heated the last one. Hopefully,
You know what?
hold up. Can we not start it off like this?
You know what my number one is off the bat?
No.
Actually, I'm not gonna say that.
All right.
I was about to throw shade.
Throw it. Throw it, bro.
No.
Throw it.
No.
All right. Can we get through this episode without yelling? Do you think?
That's
doubt
entirely upon Drew. Cause
on me. You started off the
No.
last episode.
You started it off.
Half off the boat.
How? I just said my take, and then y'all came after me.
Whatever. All right. So let's play a game.
Play a game?
Yeah.
I don't have a game.
You want to play a game?
Yeah, I want to play a game.
I don't have a game. You didn't tell me to do a game for us, Drew.
Okay. Well, never mind then.
This episode's only gonna be long enough with y'all yelling at each other.
We're talking about. Oh, you already said what we're talking about.
Yes,
all right,
bro.
Who wants to start? I'll start this round. Because I don't want to end. Okay. My number 5 is Margot Robbie in I, Tonya.
I haven't seen it, so I can't say anything.
Have you seen it, Matt?
No.
Have you seen it?
Your neck's already red. Let's not.
No, I want to know if Matt's seen it.
I'm glad you chose Margot Robbie for your number 5. I'm glad that's your
Have you seen this movie?
No, I haven't.
Okay, I can finally talk about a movie that they haven't seen.
Oh.
It's a great role. It's a great performance. It's a character I didn't even know about. The story's incredible. This is her best role, definitively. You know, I like some of her characters better in different movies, but you can't deny her performance, and this is why she's my number 1.
All right, go ahead, Luis.
All right, I got my girl Jennifer Garner in 13 going on 30. I think
As your top
on a rom-com.
yes.
a top
Hold up.
acting
All right, I
performance.
already know Luis is about to have an all-time great bad list.
Hold up. How are we gonna deny Jennifer Garner of this list when she's when she's trying to pretend to be a 13-year-old
Oh my gosh.
when this movie comes out?
Zac Efron tried to be a 17-year-old.
And I think he did a great job of it.
So you're 17 again?
No,
Why wasn't it on
I'm
your
not
list?
saying that. But I'm saying I think Jennifer Garner crushed that.
Dude,
The way
this
she
is a
per-
rom-com, dude.
out of
Hold
all the amazing acting performances that we've gotten from actresses,
Yes.
you're telling me this rom-com is on your list?
Yes. It's at number 5.
Luis, that's so bad.
It's at number 5.
That's so bad.
I
It
don't wanna
shouldn't.
hear
It shouldn't
that-
be all. It should be on your list.
I don't want to hear bad when you put Heath Ledger. We're going there again.
No, I agree, Luis.
I don't. It's a great pick for
Rom-coms
me.
are not known. Sure, the story's awesome. I love watching it. It's a comfort movie. But rom-coms are not known for
Why
their
is she not a good
incredible
actress?
acting. They're not.
They're not.
But she did.
Now, if you would have put someone from The Notebook, I would have lived with any of those that you
Yeah,
could
I
have
would
put
have
on
been
there.
happy with that.
I
but
think
you
Jennifer
putting-
Garner kills it as an actress in this
Jennifer,
movie.
and of all, with respect, Jennifer Gardner, bro, like
I think she did an amazing job with this one.
All right.
the Electra. Anyway, all right. I'm sorry.
I just had to put that in there for y'all. That's what
I'm going Sigourney Weaver, Alien.
Good pick.
I think she's had some incredible acting performances in the first Alien movie, the second Alien movie. Both of them have gotten Oscars and stuff like that. And so, well, only the second one has gotten Oscars by James Cameron. But amazing franchise. She did incredible and excited. So she got for number 4, Drew.
Sorry, I had to wake up.
I.
Uma Thurman, Kill Bill Volume 2. Now, some people say Kill Bill is one movie, but I'm going to highlight Volume 2 more because it's more of dialogue heavy. She's finally getting her revenge on Bill. That whole dialogue scene with Bill is incredible. And, yeah, when she meets her daughter and just the expression on her face, and I just love her. She's just a bad girl in this movie. She's a bad A in this movie, and her sword game is crazy. And so, yeah, Uma Thurman.
have anything to say. It's a great take.
Luis.
Mine is Brie Larson in The Room. I think this put her on the map for acting, just from this role alone. Before that, she was just a known actor. She wasn't that big, but she got into this role, and I think this put her on the map for that. So, yep.
Okay. Yeah.
And I talked about it in A24 review. So
Yeah, good pick.
This one y'all may disagree with, but again, I'm here for it. Charlize Theron, Mad Max, Fury Road. She has an incredible acting performance in this. I think I actually liked
Is
her.
she a better Furiosa than Anya Taylor?
I think so.
yes,
Because
think so?
even when Anya Taylor-Joy stepped into the role, like you're like, I don't know, is she gonna be bad like Charlize Theron? And she did end up
She
getting
did
there.
well.
But yeah, I think she was incredible in this role, and I mean, I go back and forth between who did better, her or Tom Hardy, but it's incredible for her.
The problem I have, she wasn't the main character, and Anya was the main character of her movie, and she had standout moments like when she finally captures the Mentis and all
But
of that.
at the end of Mad Max, who ends up taking over the whole rig and all of that?
Yeah,
It's
but I don't know.
it's her, Furiosa.
then can you say the same thing with your number one pick
Who's my number one?
for top actors?
What do you mean?
He wasn't the
J.K. Simmons.
he wasn't the star actor.
He's the main pool for people, like his performance.
Charlize Theron was one of the main pulls too.
Okay.
She
I
said
mean,
she-
I just see Anya as more. I don't know. She gives more because that's her movie. Like, why would they have to do a movie called Furiosa if Furiosa was the main character? of
Because
Mad Max?
Charlize Theron did such a great job in that movie that they wanted to give a perspective of her as a younger character.
But Charlize wasn't in that movie.
She wasn't, because she can't be 14 again. Drew.
Exactly. Well, apparently for Luis, anyone can be any age.
That's
and
not true.
Be on a list.
It's not true.
All right.
Pick your go.
Is it my number 3?
Yes, go.
I mean, we talked about this in A24, but Michelle Yeoh, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Her role as a mom in this, her role as playing so many different characters, hundreds of different characters, and it's incredible. Her martial arts in this, and I don't know, I just love it. One of my favorite roles.
It's my number 3 as well.
There we go.
My number 3, Rosamund
Do
Pike.
you want to say anything?
No, you said it all.
Okay.
But
Rosamund Pike from Gone Girl. I think she plays this role so well with Ben Affleck.
I haven't seen it.
You've never seen Gone Girl?
No.
You watch it. It'll be a top one for you. But she does a great job of just like you hating her character because of the amount of like it's like a hate and love relationship with her because you're like I feel for her, but also you hate her for making her husband go through all that.
Yeah.
So that's my number 3, Rosamund Pike, Gone Girl.
number 2.
You say to that my pick?
No.
Oh.
Natalie Portman, the Black Swan. She plays a ballet dancer, and
Overrated.
have you seen it?
Yes,
How is it overrated?
I think there's better acting performances out of females, but
That's fine, but it's one of my favorites. And you just feel her pain with her. It's the same thing as Whiplash, but the female version of being obsessive with her craft, and it causing her to become someone that she doesn't want to be, the Black Swan, when she's supposed to be the White Swan, which represents pure and what ballet is, you know? And so when she's finally at the show at the end with her black makeup, her black dress, then you see that she has become something through her instructor that she doesn't want to be. And it's an incredible performance.
My number 2, Lupita Nyong'o, and the Wild. I'm just kidding. It's in
Uh-huh.
It's in Us. Her playing in Us.
Ooh.
Her in there, from playing both sides of it,
Bold
from
take.
both sides.
Bold take.
from both sides
Yeah,
that she had to play.
it's a good movie.
she
So-
actually has a lot of amazing roles.
Oh yeah,
12 Years a Slave.
she was my favorite movie of last year. My number one pick of last year too.
Quiet Place Day One.
No, what? The Wild Robot, baby. Come on.
Shut up.
Mwah.
Talk about get off nuts.
Hey, I'm not on it like y'all. I'm doing part 2, but we won't talk
Anyways,
about that.
All right. That's a good take, Luis. It's a forgotten movie.
I have to go Viola Davis for this one. Fences.
I think she has a better one.
I think she goes to a whole different universe that actors like. There's a reason why.
You see the snot out of her nose and everything.
Give that girl a tissue.
When Timothée Chalamet got his award,
It's like when those kids are around. When you see kids around and they got boogers,
yeah,
and
you're
their
like,
parents won't wipe their nose.
Yeah, it's like
No hate, Viola, but
wipe that baby nose.
wipe that nose.
But she just goes to a whole different universe in this movie, and from an acting perspective, and it's incredible. And so, thank you, Viola Davis, for this role.
Okay. Are we on
Honorable
mentions?
We're flying by.
honorable mentions? Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween. How she, just her and the rivalry between her and Michael is incredible. Y'all are gonna hate this. Cynthia Erivo in Wicked. The Wicked Witch.
She didn't do that much.
She did well. She did incredible.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
She did great.
Okay.
She did good. She didn't do.
From an acting perspective or a singing perspective,
I'm combining them.
you can't.
Yes, you can.
You can't.
Yes, you can.
Because she's not one of the best. She didn't kill one of the best acting roles of all time.
I'll give you singing, yes, but acting,
No.
she didn't do nothing.
No.
That's the performance.
No.
That's the role.
No.
You're
Yes.
still part of the.
She plays Elphaba, and that's requires both singing and acting. And in musicals, you act while you sing. You know,
Sure. But that doesn't mean you're a great actor.
it's not. Yes, it does.
No.
It's so people on Broadways aren't actors because they're in a musical.
No, it doesn't mean you're a great actor. For example, Ariana Grande.
She did a great job.
She isn't an amazing actor, but she could sing.
No, but she
Just
acted
like-
as Glinda
just like
super
Cynthia.
well.
No.
Both of them did.
No,
I
I'm
wouldn't
sorry.
say that.
I
I
can't.
I disagree with that.
Matt,
one.
I-
The singing,
I
the
can't-
singing
I
was
can't-
good. I'll give you that. Singing
but
was
it's
great.
so much more than singing.
no.
It's a performance.
Yes, but what you're saying you got from that, from being one of the top acting roles of all time, from women, I don't think you got that from that.
I don't understand why. I think you guys are leaving out a whole category of what a performance is. This is a performance that none of the actors on any of our lists accomplished. And that's both singing and
But isn't that
acting.
more impressive that they could do that without singing?
no.
And that they could go to a place without having to have the I guess the hype behind a big play like Wicked that people were already excited for to begin with, that they could act in those roles without being able to sing, shows they're more talented than anything.
Whoa, Wicked, you're right. It has a lot of hype. But you know what also comes with that? A whole fandom that is afraid for this next character that's going to portray Elphaba, who loves Elphaba and who sees Idina Menzel as Elphaba. But then they get Cynthia and she crushes it. Everyone who's played Elphaba in the play said that she is that, you know? So that's on my honorable mentions. And then Emily Blunt in A Quiet Place. The first one particularly when she's pregnant.
So you're saying that? Let's go back to Wicked for a minute. You're saying Lady Gaga's performance should be up there then?
In A Star Is Born?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I almost questioned putting it up there. It's incredible. But I think this podcast too many times has disrespected Emily Blunt.
When?
She was on my top actresses list.
No, you forgot her.
But then I put her in there.
Yeah, but
What if we disrespected her though?
she's incredible. She's on none of y'all's list.
I haven't said my honorable mentions yet.
Okay, well, you're about to pull that up. All right, go.
Mine, better Viola Davis acting performance, The Help, I would say.
Oh,
And then
dang it.
Kate Winslet in Titanic.
Okay,
Those are my two.
we're
I
similar.
only had two.
Kate Winslet, Titanic. Jennifer Lawrence, Hunger Games, and then Emily Blunt, Quiet Place. And then the reason I have Jennifer Lawrence,
she's so dull in that movie, dude.
I think Katniss Everdeen.
Her acting is not that good.
I think she said something. She's the reason the franchise right now is going the way that it is, and it could only go up from here. And they're trying to chase after it.
No,
like they're making a movie about Hey Mitch.
Exactly.
Like
because
she killed it so much that they're still trying to continue the legacy.
I'm sorry, but no.
They're even thinking about ways to continue bringing her back, and so
because she's the main character of this idea that is so interesting.
Yeah,
which is the Hunger Games. But Katniss she made this role. She was just dull.
I think she did great. I think she did good.
I don't think she did. I don't think she did enough.
No, there was no talent involved in that, dude.
I'm not gonna say there's no talent. I just think she didn't do it. I don't think
Peter.
And then also had Anne Hathaway, Interstellar.
You know this is wrong.
What?
The Katniss take. I think that's bad. I
don't care.
I'm just saying, dude. You're gonna hype on me, but
I can't put that.
I think she killed it and crushed it, man. I do.
In what part? Give me one example of what part she did that in.
Catching Fire.
What did she do? Like, give me a specific scene, maybe.
Everdeen. What do you mean? What did she do? She won. She cared. She led well. Like, what do you want? You want a scene where she was just like,
my.
Just give me a scene where she did well, like over the top, where you're like, dang, like that's amazing.
I mean, I go back to first movie when Peter almost died, and she was freaking out, and then when she had nightmares of, in the other movies of being back in the games.
You know who else had nightmares?
Who?
Hayden Christensen as Anakin.
So are you comparing Hayden Christensen to?
Yeah.
I would give both. I would compare those roles.
I wouldn't do that.
All right. Number one. It's inevitable. Emma Stone, La La Land. Let's talk about
not getting off someone's nuts. You with La La Land.
Well, it's my favorite movie of all time, Louise. What do you expect?
You're right.
All right. First of all, I don't think Anne Hathaway should have been on your honorable mentions for Interstellar. But
was she on your list?
I think she has a.
Was she on your list?
I think she has a.
Shut up.
She has a better role.
Was she on your list?
Whatever. Anyways.
You can't say that and her not be on your list.
She doesn't have to be. I'm just saying she has a better. She does better in different movies. All right.
You contradicted yourself.
Emma Stone, La La Land. I mean, she won the actress for this, and she just when she's singing that song about her aunt who lived in Paris, and she's winning that role, and then she's arguing with Ryan Gosling in the street, and she's like, "What if I'm not good enough?" And then you just you feel her weight of being a struggling actress in Hollywood, and it's incredible. And the choreography of the dancing, the tap dancing, all of it, she kills it.
My number one of all time. Shout out to Josh. You want to talk about almost dying for a role? Shelley Duvall in The Shining. This woman literally went through so much pain just from the director not letting her sit down, literally her being so frightened. Like, literally, you felt the fright in her from that movie. So, yeah, she's my number one all-time pick.
Luis, you've never talked about The Shining.
Because it's not it's not my favorite movies, but I promise you Shelley Duvall does a great job in it.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen The Shining?
No.
What the?
Say what you got to say. Say what you got to say.
I mean,
he can't say anything.
It's good, but, like, she's not the best role in the movie.
Oh. What are you talking about?
Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Here's Johnny. Okay.
Jack Nicholson is the standout role in that movie.
Okay, but Shelley Duvall literally almost died for this role. She literally got on drugs because of how much pain she had to go through. Because of the acting she had to do.
I'm not going to lie. I barely remember this movie, but I've seen it numerous times.
Because the acting she had to do for this. The director literally said, you can't sleep, you can't sit down.
Okay, but
is it really number one though?
Yes, I promise you. Go back and watch the movie.
I have to go back and watch it because it's been a long time since I've seen it.
Luis, if you think it's the number one actress performance of all time, and Jack Nicholson is definitively the better performance in this movie, then he needs to be on your list.
No, that's not true.
Yes. He's definitively the better performance.
We talked about actors versus actresses. That's not true. There was better actors who played a better part on my list than Jack Nicholson in The Shining.
Okay.
I've not seen.
I don't think you actually believe that. I think
I truly do believe that.
All right.
And I truly believe Shelley Duvall did a better job than Jack Nicholson.
All right.
My number one, my girl Florence Pugh. Thank you.
Oh,
Little
gosh.
Woman. Little Woman.
She's not. She's like the.
Hold up. She's like the fourth main. She's like
Dude,
the fourth
she's
side
like
character.
the fourth side character, dude.
Keep
and
coming.
she's not in the movie very much.
Keep coming.
She probably has 15 minutes of screen
Keep
time.
coming.
And she leaves the movie for a while.
Keep coming.
Come on, dude.
Keep coming.
That was the worst take ever.
Yours is the worst take ever.
No, it's not.
Your number one is probably the worst take of the day.
Look, I love Little Women, but
No, you don't.
I'm naming
No, you don't.
I'm naming 3 actors who did better in that
Who?
movie over. So Saoirse Ronan,
She didn't.
she's number 1 in that
not.
movie.
Did you say she didn't do a better
Yes,
role?
She does better.
Bro, get off of Florence Pugh. Get
No.
off Florence
Dude,
Pugh.
I can't.
that's
Get
not-
off Florence
that's
Pugh.
not-
I can't. She's legit one of the best actresses of our time. But
she's
going
not.
to her acting role in this movie, she was
Dude.
incredible.
She did. She
And here's the thing. I wanted to choose Don't Worry, Darling. I wanted to talk about Midsummer. I wanted to talk about all these great movies, but she's just incredible. When I go back and watch Little Women, she kills.
No.
She crushes it. She does. It. She does. And so y'all can see what y'all want to.
She has not done an acting job well yet. A great acting.
Well, relax,
Midsummer.
dude.
Don't Worry, Darling.
I haven't seen it all the way yet.
Black Widow.
Stop. Matt, number 1? That's a problem,
Easily.
man. That's a problem.
Easily.
Over Emily Blunt.
Let's go. Puss in Boots, Last Wish. She was in that.
Oh my god.
Okay, hold up.
Midsummer, Black
Matt,
Widow.
Matt,
Don't
Matt.
Worry, Oppenheimer. Your favorite movie of all
Matt, she
time.
She didn't do
Little
anything in
Women.
Oppenheimer.
Matt,
A good person with I know y'all haven't seen that with
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Matt.
Y'all haven't seen that.
Matt, stop. We're not talking about
Outlaw
our
King.
favorite actress.
Outlaw King. But I'm saying
I'm not.
she
I love her.
she crushes the
She
role.
does a
She
great
crushes
job,
the role in
but
that movie.
She should be an honorable mention, dude.
She's not.
Yes.
She's not an honorable mention to me. She's
I'll
the
get,
best.
I put,
She's the best
I
actress.
put Scarlett Johansson over her in Marriage Story.
Agreed.
You could.
But she's not on your list.
But
and
why?
This is your
But
number
if that's
one.
the case, Louise, why didn't you put her in there?
I did because I don't have Florence Pugh.
Again, y'all keep throwing these movies. Anne Hathaway should be higher.
I just said
Scarlett Johansson should be. But y'all didn't do that for y'all's. But y'all get mad at me when I put
because
one
I
of
don't
my.
have Florence Pugh on my list.
Okay.
I don't either.
Okay.
That's why.
But y'all don't have Scarlett Johansson and Anne Hathaway in
Because I
y'all
don't have
season.
Florence
So
Pugh
why
on
do
my
y'all
list.
keep throwing these
I'm
actresses
saying-
on me, wanting me to put them in my list when y'all already have people in y'all's list that y'all didn't put?
Because Scarlett Johansson doesn't
Y'all don't
go
get
over
to
my list.
no stop. Y'all don't get
Scarlett
y'all don't
Johansson
get
goes over
y'all-
Florence
y'all-
Pugh for
y'all-
sure.
Y'all don't get to do that.
Scarlett
don't-
Johansson's better than Black Widow. The
You're-
better Black Widow.
The Shining, Luis. You want to talk to me?
Watch The Shining. Go ahead.
I've watched The Shining.
You don't remember? You said you didn't. You didn't even know.
I-
Hold up. The fact that you said I don't think I've ever watched it.
I
How
went-
are you gonna not know what The Shining is?
I forgot
The
what the
Shining
name-
is one of the
I
number one horror, probably in the top 5 horror movies of all time.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
You're insane.
It's not.
Yeah, Matt, you're an idiot.
Bro.
You're
Here-
an idiot.
here's the
And
thing.
you think Florence Pugh is the number one
If
actress of
you
all?
think-
Matt pulling a Drake back to back worst list. Great job, dude.
No, hey,
Here you go,
hey,
back to back.
And
Hey.
I'll wear it. I'll wear it boldly. But here's the thing. You're talking to me about my number one. You're telling me I don't even remember Lacey Duvall. I don't even remember her name. Like
You're insane.
she had one of the best acting performances of all time.
Yes, in the Shining, yes.
Drew, you believe that?
It's a good performance.
Would you put her over Florence Pugh's?
Over Little Women's
Yes.
performance, yes. Come on, dude.
It's not a main role, and we already established before
What's
the show.
not a
Even,
main role?
we already established before the show.
What's not a main role?
Florence Pugh.
Exactly.
We already established that every actor or actress doesn't have to have a main role or be the leading role to have
Okay.
a significant acting
But you
performance.
choose like the 4th character
Yes,
Emily-
who's
I-
barely in the movie.
yes, I think she's amazing. Just like in Interstellar, this is the reason I didn't put Anne Hathaway higher.
She's the 2nd character.
I'd say more like the 3rd.
Yeah, and she's not higher, but you're number one.
Emma Watson's better in that performance.
She's
in that,
not.
in that movie
She's
more
not,
than
bro.
Florence
Yes,
Pugh.
she is.
Yes,
She's
she
not.
is.
Y'all are saying that because y'all are huge Emma Watson fans,
No,
and y'all
she's
are.
That's
Y'all,
not
yes,
true.
you-
Better
yes,
than
y'all both said that on
Okay.
this show before.
I'm gonna ask you a question that you didn't know how to answer, or was it Luis who didn't know how to answer? But what's a scene that stood out?
I asked that answer to him, or asked question to him.
With her and Timothy when she's walking away, and he wants to get with her, and she doesn't want to anymore.
That's what Sorority
That's
Ronan.
Swarzy Ronan in the field.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes,
no,
it
no,
is.
No. No.
Yes,
no,
it
no.
is.
I could point
He
out. the
never
scene
tried
you.
to chase after.
Yes, he did.
He
Yes,
never
he
tried
did.
to chase
and
after
they end up
Feud.
they end up getting together.
He never
No, they
tried
end up
to
getting together.
Florence was obsessed with him.
Yes.
And
But
she
they-
wanted Swarzy.
Okay, but what happened after that? He wanted to get back with her, and she's like, no, I don't want to, because
Yes,
you're
but
just gonna
you're quoting
choose.
the wrong
You're gonna
scene.
You're
choose
doing
old
the
girl
wrong
again.
scene.
I know the movie. Y'all are idiots.
You-
I know the exact scene I'm talking about.
What
Y'all are
scene?
just trying to play.
What scene?
I just told you, bro.
I think he's wrong. He's wrong. I think he knows that too.
I'm gonna make y'all look stupid.
He going back to back.
I'm gonna make y'all look stupid, bro.
When he's
I'm about
chasing
I'm about
after
to
her.
make y'all look stupid.
All right. Hey,
No. Stay on.
we're gonna wrap that one up. Yeah, Matt. Maybe next year he can do what the Chiefs didn't do and get a three-peat. Maybe next episode on a list you can have a three-peat of the worst list of all time. Matt, you were doing well. You were doing well, man. You were this close.
I don't think he.
You were this
I think he's
close.
wrong.
Luis, you started off poorly. 13 going on 30. Come on, dude.
Okay, I think it's still a great performance.
That's okay. All right.
What was your list?
Goated, and goated.
It wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It really wasn't.
It was. So, all right, y'all.
Got
Have
this,
a good
got
day.
the scene right here. We could turn this off, but I'm about to prove y'all wrong
All
because
right.
y'all are idiots.
See ya. Peace.